Earth Science Unit Test. Please type in your first name, your last name, and select your correct hour. The following table shows temperatures in Orlando from Monday through Thursday. The temperature was recorded at noon each day. Which thermometer shows the temperature recorded on Monday? A, B, or C? You will need to pause and play the video. I will continue reading the questions. Which of the following tools would you use to measure the height of a plant? A thermometer, electronic scale, or a graduated cylinder? The image below shows a filled graduated cylinder. Based on the image, what is the correct measurement? 35 milliliters, 36.5 milliliters, or 38 milliliters? The image in question number 3 shows a filled graduated cylinder. What does a graduated cylinder measure? Volume, mass, or density? Of Earth's total water, salt water is 97% and fresh water is 3%. Which of these circle graphs most correctly shows the approximate proportions of fresh water and salt water on the surface of Earth? B, C, or D? The following table shows the temperature and precipitation levels for the 4 different cities on the same day. Calculate the mean precipitation for cities A, B, C, and D. You're only looking at precipitation. Is the correct answer 14, 16.6, or 12.5? The following table shows the temperature and precipitation levels for 4 different cities on the same day. Determine the median precipitation for only cities A, B, and C, not D. Median precipitation, you're only looking at the precipitation value. 14, 12.5, or 25? The following table shows the temperature and precipitation levels for 4 different cities on the same day. Determine the range of precipitation for cities A, B, C, and D. You're only looking at precipitation. The range 14, 12.5, or 25? Use the following story to answer the next 4 questions. Barney is running an experiment. He asks himself, does the amount of sunlight a plant gets affect how tall it will grow? He believes that if the plants get more sun, then the plants will grow taller because they need sun to grow. Barney takes 3 plants and makes sure each one of them gets a different amount of sunlight each day. He is very careful to make sure that each plant gets the same amount of water and are in the exact same environment. He measures the height of each plant at the end of 2 weeks. Barney repeats the experiment 2 more times. Which variable is being changed by the scientist, the independent variable? The amount of water, the amount of sunlight, or the height of the plant? Which variable is being measured by the scientist, the dependent variable? The amount of water, amount of sunlight, or the height of the plant? Which variable or variables are being controlled by the scientist, kept the same? Amount of water, amount of sunlight, or the height of the plant? Analyze the results of the experiment. Which of the following conclusion best fits the results? The amount of sun does affect how tall a plant will grow because the data shows that the plants with 8 hours grow the most. It worked. The plants that received 4 hours of sun grew an average of 12 centimeters. Select the correct order of steps for the scientific method: problem, hypothesis, analysis, experiment, conclusion. Problem, hypothesis, experiment, conclusion, analysis. Problem, hypothesis, experiment, analysis, conclusion. SpongeBob loves to garden and wants to grow a lot of pink flowers for his pal Sandy. He bought a special flower power fertilizer to see if it will help plants produce more flowers. He plants 2 plants of the same type in the same type of container with the same amount of soil. He gives them the same amount of sunlight and water, but gives them different amounts of fertilizer. The experiment SpongeBob set up is not valid. Why? The amount of sunlight is the same for both plants. There are too many variables that he is changing, or SpongeBob did not have enough trials. Snoopy wanted to see if the shape of a piece of paper would affect how fast it fell. He dropped a piece of flat notebook paper 10 times from the same height and timed how long it took to hit the ground each time. He then crumpled up a larger piece of thick red construction paper and repeated the same experiment with the construction paper. Snoopy's results are not valid. Which of the following most accurately explains why his results are not valid? He had too many variables. He did not have enough variables. He didn't have enough trials. Which of the following correctly labels each as fact or opinion? This class is 52 minutes. Fact. This class is awesome. Fact. This class is earth science. Opinion. This class is 52 minutes. Fact. This class is awesome. Opinion. This class is earth science. Fact. This class is 52 minutes. Opinion. This class is awesome. Fact. This class is earth science. Opinion. Which of the following correctly labels each as fact or opinion? Country music is terrible. Fact. Football is the best fall sport. Opinion. Earth is a planet. Fact. Country music is terrible. Fact. Football is the best fall sport. Fact. Earth is a planet. Fact. Country music is terrible. Opinion. Football is the best fall sport. Opinion. Earth is a planet. Fact. Based on the graph below, choose the most logical prediction for how tall a plant will grow if it receives 8 hours of sunlight. 10 centimeters, 20 centimeters, or 0 centimeters. Which of the following best describes the main purpose of the scientific method? To make observations, to get rich, or to solve problems? Last question. Which of the following below best describes what you need to have as evidence when making scientific conclusions? Opinions, a good hypothesis, or observations and data? Make sure to double check your work. Have a great day.